Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a KARWACHAUTH traditional Indian look and I really hope you guys like it. Do leave your comments down below and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. It'll mean the world to me. Without further ado, let's jump right in and see how I get this beautiful look. Okay, so first things first, I just want my hair out of the way for now. So I'm just going to clip them backwards. Okay. To moisturize my face, I am using the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion with the orange active cartridge, which is basically for fatigue, skin that's fatigued and looks tired. So I'm just going to take 2 pumps, massage it between my palms. I already have done my brows off camera. If you guys want to see how I do my brows, I can make a specific video for that. But for now, I didn't want it to be too long, so that is why I just preferred to do my brows off camera. And we're going to just jump right in and start with the eyes first. To prep my eyelids, I am going to use the P. Louise Rumor base. So I'm just going to take it at the back of my palm. I'm just going to let it warm up for about a minute. So I'm going to take a flat brush and pack it onto my eyelids so that there are no veins that are visible, there's no discoloration, and I have an even surface for my eyeshadow. Moving now, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty New Nude palette, and I'm going to begin with the shade Teddy, which is a soft brown shade right here, and I'm going to blend it all over my crease. I am going to pack this in the crease. I'm going to use windshield wiper motions to fit my brush into the crease and blend the shade like this. Now that I have a transition shade on, I am going to move ahead and use the shade Raw. I'm going to use a stiffer brush like this one and pack the shade towards the outer corner and the inner eye, because I want to do a halo eye, and therefore I am going to pack it towards the inner and the outer. I'm going to leave the center of the eyelid empty so I can pack a shimmery shade there. And I'm going to take the same brush, and using the tip of the brush, I am going to define the crease a little more like this. Do you see that? I'm going to take the same blending brush, the fluffy blending brush that we took, and I'm going to use the shade Secret right here, and I am going to just buff every harsh edge that we have. now going to take the Smoky Obsessions palette by Huda Beauty, and I am going to use this shade right here, and I am going to pack it on top of this inner and outer corner. I am now going to use the Super Shock shadow by Colourpop in the shade Rainbow Connection. It is this beautiful shade right here in the center of my eyelid, just like this. And now I'm going to take the same brush and run it here to just make sure that we do not have any harsh edges. Now using a gel eyeliner from Bobbi Brown, I'm going to basically not do any wing or stuff. I'm just going to tightline my upper eyelash. I'm just going to extend my inner corner ever so slightly with the same brush, like this. Now using this palette, the Foil Frenzy palette by Makeup Revolution, I'm going to use this shade. It's a rose gold champagne shade, and I'm going to use it to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. So using the brush Morphe 213, see the number here, I'm going to take this shade and highlight my brow bone. Now using a wet wipe, I am just going to clean underneath here. So I really like to clean my under eyes before moving ahead to the foundation. So to move ahead, I'm going to use the PAC Primer Oil to give my base a good glossy finish. I'm going to take like 2 drops of the oil, massage it between my fingers, and mainly use it around the perimeters of my face to make sure that I get a glossy finish, because I want to have a dewy base and still want to make it very long lasting so that it stays for the whole day. To prep my face, I'm using the Nykaa Prep Me Up Primer. I'm going to take a pea size of this primer. Again, warm it up between my fingers and gently press it into the skin. I do not like to massage my primer. I usually just like to press it into the skin so that it doesn't move here and there, and it just fills up my pores perfectly. I'm now going to just color correct my under eyes using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Ultra HD Concealer in the shade Orange Corrector. And I'm now going to take, since I have a lot of amount here, I'm going to use the same. I'm now going to use the Huda Beauty 4 Filter Foundation, and I'm going to mix in the Ordinary Serum Foundation because I want a full coverage the way Huda 4 Filter Foundation gives, but I want to just kind of thin up the foundation a bit using this serum foundation. So I'm going to mix these two. I'm going to mix them at the back of my hand. I am taking the Revolution Pro 230 brush and always remember to take the foundation down your neck so that your neck matches your face, otherwise it really looks very bad. Take it on your ears, whatever is left on the brush, just make sure you run it by your ears so that everything is one color. I'm now going to take the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And blend this in. मतलब एक पैर में दिक्कत लग रही है।
मुझे तो कह रहा हूँ सुनते नहीं हमारे बहन जो शराबों की पार्टी होते जाने में फुर्सत नहीं बच्चों को। मैं अपनी चीजें थेरेपी करवा रहा था, सो मेरे दर्द हो रहा था, यार बेचारे घर पे सही कर मैं अपनी चीजें थेरेपी कर सकता हूँ।
Since this is a matte foundation, I am only going to set the center of my face and I'm not going to set the remaining face with powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake loose baking and setting powder in the shade Sugar Cookie. take this powder brush and blend all of this in. Lightly dust. Wherever I feel that I have expression lines on my face, I'm going to set that area with powder. For example, my smile lines, I tend to crease here around my mouth. And that is it that I'm going to set with powder. Now whatever is remaining on the brush, I'm just going to lightly dust it around my face. I am not baking my face, I'm not doing anything crazy. It's a really simple, easy tutorial which any one of you can follow. So since my face does not really have any dimension after the foundation and everything, I'm going to just bronze my face using the NARS Laguna bronzer. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques powder brush and bronze my face. I'm going to start here. Like this. Here under my jaw. You already see a difference here and here. So I kind of like to take my bronzer a little higher than the cheekbone because I want to just make my cheekbones look very, very lifted. With the same bronzer, I'm going to ever so lightly contour my nose. Since I have a long nose, I am going to you can see how slim my nose looks right now. Now using a blush to give myself a little color, I'm using the NARS Orgasm blush here. Right on the apples of my cheek. I just like to take some of it to my forehead to just give some color back to my face. I'm using the Benefit They Are Real mascara to lightly coat my lashes. I'm using the Huda Beauty X Olivia lashes in number 18. To finish up the lower lash, I am going to use the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade In Axis. Now to define, I am going to use a brown eye pencil and not a black one. I'm using the Artist Color Pencil from Makeup Forever in the shade Free Burgundy. So this is basically a reddish brown shade to lightly define my eyelash. Using the same mascara on the lower lashes. For highlighter, I am using the Anastasia X Amazing highlighter. I absolutely love this stuff. And it is mostly a gold highlighter, and since my outfit is mostly gold, I wanted to use a gold highlighter on the Cupid's bow, lightly on the chin, on the temples. For the nose, I'm going to take a smaller brush to make sure that the highlighter is put exactly where I want it to be, on the bridge of the nose. And lightly here. Now some setting spray. I'm using the ABH Dewy Set setting spray, and it is one of the best setting sprays I've ever used. A light shower in the setting spray, and now I'm just going to set it. Now I'm going to quickly change my outfit and I'll be right back. Moving on to the lips, I'm using the Nykaa Lips Don't Lie lip liner in the shade Head Over Heels. So this is a red lip liner. And the lipstick that I'm going to use is by NARS. It's a Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Don't Stop.